in San Siro. And a look at Mancini's starting 11 as he makes 4 changes from last week's 1-0 win at Frosinone. Miranda and Yuto Nagatomo back from suspension. Gary Medel takes over from Felipe Melo in defensive midfield, and Jeffrey Kondogbia comes in for Jonathan Biabiani as Mancini switches from a 4-4-2 to an apparent 4th for Empoli manager. 3 changes from the 3-0 win over Verona. Kalidou Koulibaly back from suspension, replacing Kirikesh. Ivan Stinic making just his 3rd league start of the season in place of Fauzi Gulam. And Alan returns to the 11, sending David Lopez to the bench. Of course, no Gonzalo Higuain means it's Manolo Gabbiadini once again leading the 9 for Napoli. I'm Andres Cordero. As Rocky gets us underway in San Siro, it's Inter in the traditional black and blue. After a draw at Roma, as Koulibaly had apparently fouled Mauro Icardi, but Inter still in possession, no harm done. Here's Jovetic. Edel. Passed it forward for Icardi. Did he hold up his run? Icardi! It's in the net, and it'll count. Inter have stunned Napoli just 4 minutes in. It's Inter 1, Napoli 0, and it's Mauro Icardi's 51st goal in his 101st match for the Nerazzurri. 7 goals now in his last 10 games, and Inter's captain is struck again.
For the man who scores 1 in every 3 tries, take a look at this, but oh, look at that right foot. Seemed to be just offside as he was right in between the defensive line. And then does all the work. He settles it beautifully. Reina coming out of his own goal, and Icardi still able to chip it over. Pepe Reina. But that was offside.
Hamšík from the edge of the 18. Strinic crossed into the danger zone as Gabbiadini, who was just ready to pounce, but Miranda had other ideas.
What a touch that was from Miranda. Gabbiadini had the positioning right in front of Murillo, and that's one that Miranda had to make, or else it would have been that
match. Gabbiadini trying to get on the end of this. D'Ambrosio there first. Strinic. Insigne brings it down. He's got Hamšík. Hamšík from distance. Hamšík! Parried by Handanovic. And parried out of danger.
What a brilliant parry. I'll believe you. I have no reason to think you'd lie to me.
What about this? Insigne. He was offside anyway. And the others are who you might expect more. Jorginho and Hamšík. Also, Albiol and Koulibaly. Just speaks to the possession that Napoli have had this season and the willingness to reset after the 2 center backs.
Yeah, there you see it.
Insigne. Alan with a bit of space. Alan! Parried wide over the bar by Hamšík. It'll be tough to beat him from anywhere, but especially from that kind of distance.
Great shot, but you look at the earlier play and the Inter defense so implanted.
In this opening half for Inter. Perisic for Icardi. He's turned provider now into the middle. Jovetic! Controlled on the bounce by Pepe Reina.
That's a great chance, but Pepe Reina had the near post covered. Icardi turning into provider, and Jovetic just able to get right in front of Koulibaly.
Into traffic. Icardi wonderful to Jovetic. Now Brozovic. Brozovic to the back post! Knotted down and off target as Perisic was salivating at the thought of the second.
What a ball that is from Brozovic. The only option way at the other side at the far post coming, and it was Perisic, but it's the build-up here from Inter. A lot better now in possession, starting from the feet of Koulibaly, and then, of course, Icardi. It's all about that back heel from the number 9, and Brozovic takes that look up. He sees the run from Perisic.
Go through, maybe that Callejon would make the run. Nagatomo. Good feet from Jovetic. Floated forward for Icardi. Strinic. Brozovic brings it down. Chipping over Pepe Reina. That's a second for the Nerazzurri. And it's Brozovic in the 44th minute. Inter 2, Napoli 0. Some cushion for the home side. And Mauro Icardi the provider.
Stunning counterattack once again. Icardi turns creator. Look at the build-up here. Wonderful ball. Icardi this time he is onside. Played over the top. Koulibaly out of position. It's only Strinic back against Icardi and Brozovic, and the perfect little touch on from Icardi. But then Brozovic still has everything to do with Pepe Reina, the midfielder, just chipping it over the Spanish goalkeeper again. Wonderful.
It's Manolo Gabbiadini who has been chosen, and not exactly the same characteristics. Second half underway in San Siro with Napoli moving the ball from left, not on the end of it. Gulam has Mertens alongside. Hamsik toward the back post for Callejon on the volley! Marginally wide from Jose Callejon. Does have a reputation to take it first time. No hesitation this time.
Even last week he did a lot of damage with these first-time efforts, going for goal at the far post, and look at who it is. Marek Hamsik once again delivering a pearl. That diagonal switch from Hamsik to Callejon has been the bread and butter of a lot of Napoli's chances this season. Here's the earlier one. Mertens had been on the pitch only a few minutes and already dancing by.
Inter's third corner kick. Icardi always the danger man. Brozovic in swinger to the back post. It was Murillo who made clean contact but over the bar.
Murillo left open. Seems like it was Gabbiadini, Jorginho.
Stanovic, Medel and Kondogbia on the Inter side, and just Jose Callejon for Napoli. Dangerous ball, Reina out to meet it. Something over Albioli, spilled it. What was Reina thinking? Lobbed over the top. Koulibaly's there. Pepe Reina, a bizarre decision.
Just you get this time to time from Pepe Reina. He comes out and looks like he has it gathered quite easily. Then he just spills it, and there they needed every inch of that 6'5" frame of Kalidou Koulibaly. It's when he's falling down. Seems like he just spilled it on his own. Didn't seem like there was any contact from Mauro Icardi.
Today, only Juve and Napoli with a better defensive record in Serie A. Hamsik! Always difficult from that distance. Goal in the reverse fixture that time. Look out, here's Callejon. Nagatomo takes it out of his paths. Tangle of the legs, but nothing more. Think back to that Week 14 meeting between these two sides. Higuain scored 64 seconds in front of D'Ambrosio. Here's Mertens, Gabbiadini in the target role. El Kaddouri just behind. Mertens for Gulam. Gulam fires with his left and never got it to bend. El Kaddouri gets there first in front of Murillo. And back for Alan. Alan weaving his way through, looking for an opening. Nagatomo closing it. Again, it's Alan insisting. El Kaddouri. Good triangulation here for Callejon. Blocked by Miranda once more, coming up big in the late stages.
Now once again, getting themselves in a good position, but either it's a toe poke or a touch from one of the Inter defenders to keep that golden chance away from Napoli.
Gulam spotted the run of Gabbiadini, not able to get past D'Ambrosio. The Inter faithful ready to celebrate. Rocky with a look at the watch. And now the final whistle. As Inter take all 3 points at home against Napoli, their first win in 7 games against the Partenope. Now just 3 points back of Roma. Napoli, meanwhile, in danger of falling 9 behind Juventus. From Matteo Bonetti, I'm Andres Cordero. Thanks for watching this Serie A on BN Sports.